share to you our end of day reports for this day, May 17, 2021. So for this day, I did my usual task, which is to compile the end of day reports for May 14 to 16, 2021, then uploaded it on the Get Money Group YouTube account. I also shared the YouTube link on WhatsApp. And also, today we had a meeting with Dr. Mike and Dawn as they trained us on how to do the bonded bills of exchange. I've learned a lot from the training that they conducted and will apply all of what we've learned. We sorted out the documents that we're going to work on for the bonded bill of exchange. We started collecting information for the property addresses that's assigned to us. We'll continue working on it tomorrow, and as much as possible, we will finish it and submit it tomorrow to you, Dr. Mike, and we will proofread it before sending out to you. And all your instructions were all noted. Thank you for your time, for conducting the training for us.
And as for me, I also did my daily tasks, wherein I continued on marketing. I continued on updating our social media accounts and checking any of its notifications, and also updating our website and look for any of its email that we received, and also connecting more professionals in LinkedIn, joining more groups to market with, and also messaging people directly to market our offers to them, even posting it to different online groups, and responding to their queries, including also checking in Ring Central app. And as to what Rosa said, with the training that you did for us together with Ms. Dunn about the bonded bills of exchange, we're really productive, and we really learned a lot from it. And we took note of the things that you and Ms. Dunn taught to us. And after the training, just like what Rosa said, we proceed on doing the bonded bills of exchange. And we started off for the Mr. Charles McCune properties. And as what you said, so we sorted out and organized, searched for the properties and in the Department of Finance. And also we'll do the searching for the water bills. And we will continue doing it for tomorrow, and we'll give updates to you from time to time. And also let you and Miss Dawn check it, and we'll also do a proofreading for it. So that will be all for this day. Thank you so much, and looking forward on finishing all of the bonded bills of exchange that you wanted to do, and all the things that we will be doing, especially for the new task. So thank you so much for this day, and may you have a great night.
Good night, everyone. Bye.
Good morning, self-made millionaires. Good morning, self-made millionaires. This is my daily report for the 17th of May, 2021. But I'm giving it on the 18th in the morning. Okay, so I would like to say that yesterday I started off doing working on my notary exam. I felt like I was having trouble, so what I did was I looked up a lot of YouTube programs to try to see what can I do differently as far as trying to get this notary exam right. So after a lot of videos and a lot of other things, what I bumped into what I realized is that with other projects and what other people do, they tell their self stories or whatever the case may be. So what I'm doing is I'm taking all the words that I learned from all the words that I got from notary, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn them all into like this type of story or this one big movie play or whatever, and then I'm just gonna go over it over and over again, not only to know the words but also put the words into examples. So that's what I worked on yesterday. Also, what I worked on with what I worked on was a picture of the doctor's son, which is what I owe him. I owe Dr. Mike a portrait of his son. I was asking for a better picture, and he gave me one. So I had to work on that. Not only did I have to, not only did I start outlining that, I also started outlining another picture because I have on 122nd Street on Lenox Avenue, across the street from Dapper Dan's. I have to put one of my pictures up in their museum, and when I have to have that done by Wednesday, which is tomorrow, the 19th, and I have to hand that in. So I'm also working. I also had to work on that. I also had to work on that. Not only that, I took the money. Not only that, I also took and I contacted Dr. Michael a lot of times, and like I was on like some real stalker stuff, trying to get him to help me sit with me as I do the lean. So like he said in his video, what I did was I took and I looked at the videos of what Mr. Maurice did, but what I did was I looked at basically the ending of the videos, and I basically tried to just remember. I tried to just remember everything that went everywhere. You understand what I'm saying? And so I figured, all right, I got it now, because as long as I know where the address goes, as long as I know the name, as long as I know where I gotta put the person address, where it was, who we're getting it from, and everything we have to write down. I figured I could just copy paste it and just tweak it a little, and that everything would be done. But what I came to find out that was when we started doing it, everything was different. It was changed. What I mean by it was different, the part where we had the part where we were doing it on the video when we was fixing with Maurice, it was because Mr. Maurice had messed up and then they was fixing it, so therefore we was on a page that had already been paid for, not the first page he did it from when he first filled out like the questionnaires and stuff. So that messed me up, because I didn't know where anything go, because I'm looking, I'm like, but this isn't how the paper looks. Like, well, things change. I'm like, all right, so then I had to figure out, I'm like, so what will go, so if that's the case, then what we go, or what is this? He was like, you see, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm like, all right, so that was something different. Being that that's something different, he right, because if I knew all the information about Hart, whatever the case may be, I would have known it regardless if we seen that page or not. So I'm gonna have to go over that stuff, and I'm gonna have to learn that again. So that right there is that right there was difficult. That was difficult to sit through that. You understand what I'm saying? Not knowing what was going on. Not only was that difficult, I had to turn around and paste. I'm about to send another video. Hold on. Yeah, again, back to the continuation. Yes, not only that, also, yeah, not only did I mess up on that, but we had to go over and we fixed it. So, and also one of the things that we did was, after we turned around and put the lien on, or whatever the case may be, it wasn't popping up. Since it wasn't popping up, I couldn't find it. I don't know if that's because we did it and then hurried up and tried to check it right away. Yeah. I know they took that money out right away though, but I was like, all right, whatever. With that being said, last time I looked at I got fed up. I kept going back into it. Nothing would come up. Now it will come up again. And the reason why I had to go back into it, because Dr. Michael pointed out after we submitted it that he said, he was like, I knew something was missing. He was like, I don't know. And I was like, I'm telling you, I think something is missing. I said, in these words, it was something that went here. I can't remember what it was, but after we submitted it, he was like, we didn't submit the amount of money for the properties and that the property was worth, and we also didn't. It was a couple of things that we didn't submit, and and as far as I didn't submit the New Jersey part. There's another line that I left open. So with that being said, I'm looking at him like, yo, why you let me do that if you know it was wrong? Because he basically was saying like this is part of the mentorship. He was saying that if he was saying that if he correct me as I was doing it, then that means I didn't work to learn it. So basically, what he was saying, part of his teachings was saying that what I need to do is now I have to go back over it, fix it, make it right, and do it like I'm supposed to do it. And the reason why, I mean, for me, I was thinking to myself, come on, man, that's crazy, man. If you knew that, you should have just told me. But at the same time, he's also right. The reason why he's correct is because, like, let's just say, for instance, he wasn't around and I messed up something and I had to correct it. I couldn't correct it if I didn't know how. If he had, if we had everything correct the first time. So I think that was a good part of the mentorship, a good learning experience as far as, learning how to correct, things when it's wrong. So right now, that's what I did. I woke up this morning. That's the first thing I did was attack. I went back in there and I said, man, this is like, I don't know what's going on. I said, let me type this thing in again. And so I typed it in again, except it went through this morning, like right away, which it wasn't doing last night. So that right there is a plus. So with that being said, okay, still a continuation again. So with that being said, this is basically UCC Lanes is my next level, or at least the level that I'm on of this mentorship. So far, everything else that I practice, that I learned along the way, like I damn near I got like really really good. I don't want to say master because that's a crazy level to be a master. You have to know everything all the way through. But I got really really good at like not only just learning how to find properties, also learning how to do my spreadsheets, look them up, find out what the debt is owed on these properties. I know how to print them out, I know how to scan them, I know how to send them out, certified mail, and I know how to, you understand what I'm saying? I also know how to call, I also know how to cold call, I also know how to I know how to send out the emails. I also know what type of message to leave on their answer machines and things like that. Not only do I know how to leave these messages and things on these answer machines, I also know how to I also now know how to get to the UCC Lane page, which is the next part of this mentorship. So nothing that I'm doing is a waste of time. Everything I feel is like a learning experience. And as I learn, the better I get, because what I'm doing now is I'm learning how to take my time instead of skipping over things. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm taking my time. I'm learning exactly what I need to learn. And when I'm wrong, I'm corrected. And when I'm corrected, like they say, when you know better, you do better. And now I know better again, so now I got to do better again. And that's exactly what I'm going to keep doing. I'm not going to keep trying. I'm not going to keep sacrificing. And I'm not going to stop listening to what the doctor has to say for my self-worth. I mean, I believe that I believe that I'm capable of doing better. And I could take any criticism and anything anybody throws my way because I'm built for it. Because every time it comes at me, I feel like it only telling me that it's just another area that I got to get better at. And this is just another area that I got to get better at. So with that being said, thank you for mentoring me, Dr. Michael. And thank you for letting me know what areas that I need help in. So that way I can mature to another level so we can, again, get past this stage and move on to the next.
Hi everyone, this is Rivera B, and as you can see, we're doing an individual end of the day report as Raza is doing a work from home for this day. But tomorrow he will be at the office and he will make it up to you. So as for me, this will be my report for this day, Tuesday, May 18, 2021. So I worked on analyzing, then doing the bonded bills of exchange for Mr. McCune properties, wherein I already sent to you and to Miss Dawn the property that I created. the 4338 Barnes Avenue, Bronx, New York, and let us know your thoughts about it and if there is or are any corrections. And looking forward to any of your comments about it. So we're so glad to Miss Dawn that she called me earlier and talked about the bonded bills of exchange. So we learned more from it, and it helped us to not get into confusions, and also to you, Dr. Mike. And we'll be continued on doing the bonded bills for tomorrow and give you updates about it. And lastly, for the marketing side, I continued on updating our social media accounts, including the website, and checked any of its notifications and emails, marketed our offers to different marketing groups and to different people, and responding to their queries and joining more social media groups and connecting more people on LinkedIn. So thank you so much and looking ahead for tomorrow's work. So may you have a great night.
Hi everyone, this is your VA Rosa once again, coming to you with my end of day report for this day, May 18, 2021. So for this day, I was working here at home because of the heavy rain, so I can go to the office. So I just stayed here and worked for the new task, which is the bonded bill of exchange. So I just get in touch with Ruby while we are working with that documents. So thank you also for the answers to our questions, to some of the clarifications that you've given to us with Ruby, Miss Dawn, and Dr. Mike. Thank you so much. And also I worked on the bonded bill of exchange for 3 properties that was assigned to me, which are the 2449 Allenville Avenue, Bronx, New York 10467, 2962 Wickham Avenue, Bronx, New York 10469, and also the property that I finished working for the bonded bill of exchange, the property 1994 Morris Avenue, Bronx, New York 10453. So I already sent it on WhatsApp, and I just followed the sample template that Miss Dawn sent to us. So I hope that I didn't commit a mistake. So if there's any, I am willing to edit it and just tell me, Miss Dawn or whoever who will check those documents. So tomorrow we'll continue on working for that task. We'll continue for the rest of the properties that was assigned to us, and I hope that we'll adjust and adapt to this new task that you've assigned to us, so that we will work on it and do it a little bit faster next time. So tomorrow we'll continue on our task, and if there's any new task that you will give to us. So that's it for this day. Looking forward to see you tomorrow. Bye, good night.
Hey guys, this is your girl Jay from Red Consultant LLC. This is my end of the day report for May 18th, 2021. Today I spoke to Dr. Mike. We discussed the basic rundown of doing a title report. So I have to go through my properties that I have to make sure that all the paperwork and stuff is done correctly, so I could be able to do a title report. So I'll be able to do that within the next couple of days. I just sent out I also sent out an email to receive my affidavit for my publishing. So I'm waiting for a response for that, and then I should be able to send off my last piece for my business, and I'll be fully published in a couple of more weeks. I also send copies of the email receipts from the New Jersey properties. All the emails that I sent out, they bounced back because those emails weren't the accurate emails. So I'm going to have to reach out to someone else to see if they can help me find correct emails. But as far as I'm concerned, I did like the full process of reaching out to these property owners, and we had to do what we had to do. So I'm just gonna, go back, make sure everything is tightened up, crossing your T's and dotting your I's, so that way we can just keep moving forward. I also have 3 more properties in New York that I need to do the further skip tracing and reach out to the property owners so I can see if they're interested in selling their properties, and we could acquire those properties as well. I can't remember the addresses right now, but one of them is, 2 of them is in Harlem on Manhattan Avenue, and the other one is on 95th Street. That actually is 130 95th Street, and it's worth over $5 million. So that was my day for May 18th, 2021. Guys, remember to continue to push positivity and have a good day.
Good morning, team. John Langley here from Langley Enterprise, bringing you guys my up-to-date progress report for Tuesday, May 18, 2021. So, team, I know it's been a while since you guys heard from me. So, as of yesterday, I met up with Dawn, Charles, and Maurice. We went over to the Sheriff Department and the building of Department of Finance to get some information and update on the 17 properties and what they did with it. We was informed to get in touch with a particular person in a location at Queens. We was told that they're handling that situation, so Dawn will be taking a lead on finding out what's going on. And as I shared with her, and I'm telling the team, I'll partake in, reaching out to whoever about the properties and speak on not only my behalf, but on Michael's behalf or the team, and let them know what's going on. So as an update to my properties, I did submit an update to Rosa and Ruby, which I have not heard back. So I spoke with Dawn about that. I'll be speaking with her today on that, and we'll make sure those properties have a lien on them or the bond bill of exchange was paid on it. So I'll continue to get that taken care of. That's about, I believe, 3 to 4 properties. As the one I'm working on, I'll also be getting the information on it. I put together a couple of properties, but only because I haven't got the boots on the ground process in terms of making sure these properties are abandoned. I'm not going to submit them just yet until I really confirm. I don't want to start paperwork on a property and not be clear that they're vacant or abandoned. So I'm going to work on that and finish that up. So I'll be bringing that information to Dawn. I'll be speaking with her more regularly to inform her where I'm at and what I'm doing in terms of my properties. I'll find out, again, I said, from Ruby and Rosa what they did with the process of those other properties I gave to them, and we'll go from there. So that's my up-to-date progress report. Good morning to everybody. I'll pretty much be letting everybody know what's going on here on out. Okay? You guys have a great day, and I'll speak with the team later on. Okay?
Self-made millionaires. Maurice Jenkins here from Odalisa Ventures, LLC. Calling with my end of the day report for 5/18/2021. Today was an educational day. I went to the Sheriff's Department. We wanted to check on the 17 properties that we submitted that they have an investigation. And it was eventful. We got some information from them. And we have to go to the Deputy Sheriff's Office now. That's the second highest person in the department. and they should have some information for us because where we went today, they really didn't have anything. So that's going to be the next thing. Guess we'll get together and we'll do that. In the interim, back to studying. I'm studying for my notary. I'm working on those vocabulary words. It seems like there's a couple of words that keep messing with me no matter what I do. So I'm going to work on those, get those down, and see what happens next. I did look at my properties. I'm going to start all over again. I'm going to pick out some properties that are vacant. Most of my properties weren't vacant, so I'm going to have to refactor, reboots on the ground, and get more vacancies. So that's going to be my objective for the next week. Tomorrow, the day after I take care of the personal things that I have to do, those obstacles that are there, that I'm going to have to be constantly getting over. I'm going to get over them. That's what I do. That's my end of the day report for 5/18/2021. There's been a little turbulence in the force. There's been some turbulence in the force for sure. Just the obstacles. We're going to overcome it. Looks like things are coming our way. We'll see. That's it. Our lawyers and Francis lawyers are doing their thing, and some people should have some nice parting gifts, and some other people have some tuition being paid off and other things going down. It's going to be great. All right. That's my end of the day report.